It's the end of the year with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, somebody reached out and they said, Ray, would you do a 2023 inspirational message for those friends of ours that sell supply and service print equipment? And I'm thinking, well, of course I'll do that. I love those folks. Folks, 2023 is going to be a fantastic year. It'll be the best year that industry's ever had. I do have to make a clarification now. It'll be the best year the industry's ever had for those bold leader friends of mine that can accept challenges head on, and they can accept the fact that they're going to be presented so many changes it'll make the most people's heads spin. Because that's what's going to happen in 2023. And those leaders, they're ready for it. They love that stuff. They love challenges. They love changes. They love continuously modifying for a constant relevance. They love it. They love the fact that they have teams behind them that don't need to constantly get buy-in. They don't waste time with teams that have to be pacified with buy-in because their teams bought in on continuous relevancy. Their teams bought in on the fact that the world's changing at a rapid pace. And in order to stay relevant, guess what? You have to continuously modify along the way. You know, folks, there's still people out there talking about the need for change management. That's like 1990. That's like 1990. Let me explain something to you. Change management is surgery after the heart attack. Modification management, that's eating the right foods, doing the right exercise, and preventing the heart attack from ever happening. Constantly modified. You weren't forced into a forced change. So some fictitious change management that you believe you're great at can happen. We need leaders out there that can continuously modify with their teams. We need leaders out there in 2023 that put teams together that you don't have to waste time getting buy-in at every challenge. Because, folks, if you have to waste time getting buy-in at every challenge, you'll be defeated by those teams that don't need continuous buy-in, and they're out there. They're out there, folks. They're out there in our own industry. We've got some dealerships out there that have transitioned over the last decade and really heavily over the last 5 years. They're doing wonderful, great things in the marketplace. I think about my friends at Impact. People ask me, why do I have the Impact cooler on the floor? Because I'm proud of what that company's been able to do. It's exciting to share their story. I was there a few weeks ago and I did some interviews. I'll be posting those in January. But that's a company that's truly transitioned. That's a company built with people that don't need to be sold something every day. They bought in on the continuous relevance of the organization. And I want to see more organizations in our marketplace do this. In 2023, this will be the year that you can do this. Because, folks, we got some bold leaders out there. There's no doubt about it. We've got some entrepreneurial spirit out there. There's no doubt about it. This is your time. It's never been better. 2023 is going to be the year that's going to slap status quo upside the head so hard that it will only be from boldness and great leadership you're going to get through it. Because, folks, our industry is going to transition with the permission or without the permission of its actors. Because the end users you service and support, they're looking for better ways to do things. And it's up to the industry to help them accomplish those better ways. Those end users you service and support, they're looking for outcomes. They're not looking for products. They're looking for outcomes. Understand what those outcomes are. Build processes, build services that include products to help them accomplish those outcomes, and you'll win. 2023 will also be the year that you'll be able to eliminate some of the competition in your marketplace. I know sometimes people think I talk a little bit too mean, but in the end of the day, there's going to be winners and there's going to be losers. And those in the marketplace that refuse to transition, those in the marketplace that are continuing to overspec and oversell A3 equipment, those in the marketplace that want to do things to keep an industry, to keep an outdated industry somewhat relevant by forcing end users to do things their way are going to lose. We're going to see the development of e-commerce platforms in 2023. This is going to gain momentum, folks. Get used to it. It's going to happen. You should be part of that. You should be part of that development. You should be excited to take that into the marketplace and make it work and constantly improve it. This will be the year that we'll see more and more dealers delivering IT services. We'll see dealers evaluating where they've been learning about IT services over the last decade. Were those programs really working for them? Is it time to make a change? We'll see dealerships go into different venues. Maybe it's time we go outside the industry and we learn from outsiders. We learn about the things where the industry's going instead of hanging around with each other to keep the industry in 1990. There's going to be a lot of challenges and a lot of changes in 2023, but I'm excited for those bold friends of mine that love challenge, that love change, that built teams that don't need buy-in because they bought in on continuous relevance. You're going to have a fantastic year, and I'll be excited to share your stories. So, folks, stay tuned. The end of the day with Ray in 2023 is going to get exciting. We're going to still do what we do. We're going to share the numbers. We're going to share the facts. We're going to dig deep. We're going to ask the questions that nobody else asks because everybody watching me now and all through next year knows this. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and we'll see y'all real soon.